Well, it has to do. No. Okay.
I think so.
Is it?
Yes.
No. Okay. Waiting for your stream to go live. Oh. Oh, now I see everybody. And I see kind of everything. All right. Oh, I gotta make sure I look at the camera. I'm still new at this, everyone. Hello. How is it going? Okay. Oh, there I see. I see. Hello, Brentford Lights. Okay. Oh, I need to mute though. Okay. All right, I am back. I am back. So we are going to be testing out some things today and just hanging out. We're going to be doing some reading. So I have oracle cards and I have tarot cards today. I'm doing both and I'm just kind of doing whatever. So bear with me. I'm just here. We're just going. Okay. Hi, everyone. We were just on TikTok, doing some readings on TikTok. It was so fun. I learned about, what is it? Battling? No, is it battling? It's called battling, I think. I learned about battling for the first time. I had no idea what's going on. And it was pretty fun. But basically, on this channel, on these lives, what we tend to do is, we just go for it. We do readings. So today I have my Oracle Mermaids deck. It's so pretty. These cards are gorgeous. Like, they have the most beautiful messages on them. I love the art. It's so calming, and you can definitely tell it's a little bit more of an emotional deck. All decks I feel like have different emotions, like, or each deck has a different feel. And my mermaid oracle deck, it definitely gives water. It definitely gives very like emotional feelings, in intuition and all of that. So you see there's toys in my background. I have children, okay, and a little one that might fuss during the time. He's content now, but he might fuss. So if he does, I might have to stop and head out. But right now we're just hanging out. I also am using, I don't know where I put the top. My craft cards, if you can see, my craft cards deck. And so I love this because it looks very rustic. It's very cool. Um, gives a little old feel, something, I don't know, something more from medieval times. So I don't know. I like this deck. And it's kind of easy to manipulate and bend. You're not really supposed to bend, but like I just kind of go for it. So, all right. So we're just going to be doing some readings. We're going to be doing some Reddit reviews, and we're just going to hang out. So let's do it. Let's do it. And bear with me. Like I said, this is my first or second live. So we're just going. We're just hanging out. Not trying to be perfect. I had to get over my perfectionist side when I'm doing things like this. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. So first we're going to see First, we're going to kind of see, check out the Oracle cards, see what kind of message we got going on, what we need to know, just kind of what the overall feel of this live is for right now. Okay. Ooh. I got two. All right. There's two in here. Okay. So there's first one is divination. This one came out reverse. So I don't know if you can see it. That's the upright. So divination basically says prophecy, fate, destiny, future fortune. So what I get from here is a lot of times we as humans tend to want to control everything. We like to control everything. We want to know every little step, every single time, all of the time. And sometimes it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Sometimes we just got to let things happen. Now, not everything, it's very good to plan. It's very good to ensure, try your best and to ensure you have a good future and make sure you are making decisions that work towards your goals and for your benefit. However, there are going to be some times where you just gotta let things be. I don't know if you can curse on here. Sometimes I do. Sometimes you just gotta let things be, and at that point, and it's funny because I'm using cards and tarot, but when you think about it, you don't necessarily need to know everything because sometimes when you start to change it up, you start to change up your actions. And when you know something is going to happen, especially something that seems negative, when you know something negative is going to happen, you tend to do actions based on that negative thought towards that negative things, which ends up being like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So sometimes it's good that we just kind of have that faith. It's almost like a faith situation and just kind of let things be. Let things be. Let things just go. Okay. And this one is the crane bag. And I actually like this one. I don't think I've ever gotten this one on my own, which is crazy because I use this all the time. So this one is actually the cover. I always like when that happens. I don't know why. This is actually the card for the cover. So basically, this was one that's talking about just decluttering your space and decluttering your mind too. I know I actually have to, this is for all of my people that when everything is kind of cluttery, their mind gets all scrambled and they get a little bit anxious when their space is cluttered. It can almost be the same thing in your mind. This is where the importance of letting things go comes in. So for instance, if you have all of these thoughts and you're constantly worrying and you're constantly thinking about the next thing, which kind of can come back to this, as can come back to the divination of kind of letting things be. When you're constantly worrying about the next thing, worrying about this future, worrying about this step, worrying about the next step, you're clouding your mind and creating that anxiety to where you actually cannot plan for the next step. If you're worrying about it, it's harder to create a plan for it. The anxiety is literally taking the energy away from the planning. And so you're not creating, you're just kind of letting things happen. So worrying doesn't really do much other than take up space. So decrease that worry, declutter your mind. And decluttering your space too. It's, for me, it's hard because I have a small space and I have children and a little one. And we kind of use this as a barrier here for when he runs around. So, that is that. Okay. And so on here, I actually do readings as well. I do Cash App readings. I do readings on TikTok where, we pull cards. I do readings here for, whoever is joining. I do, if you go on my Buy Me a Coffee account, I do donation-based readings as well. And so, and I do actual like paid readings. So whatever you feel, we have all of that. So let me just kind of do another pull. I just kind of want to do another pull and see kind of what's going on. Let's do another one. See what's going on. So how are y'all doing today? All right. So we're just going to kind of see the overall energy with the tarot. So with oracle cards, what I like is that they tend to be more overall. They give you an overall message. The tarot kind of gets into the nitty gritty, and sometimes if I feel like being read to the gods, then I will do the nitty gritty. But sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I just want to just give me the advice. Don't tell me all the nitty gritty stuff. You can create that clutter in my brain, that worry. So let's see. Oh, the world. The world. Something in your life is coming to an end, but in a good way. You're completing a cycle. You're completing a cycle, whatever the cycle may be. You're, completing either a cycle of anxiety, completing a cycle of suffering, completing a cycle of scarcity. Whatever it is, that cycle is teaching you. Whatever that cycle was teaching you, you have learned the lesson. You've learned it, and it's time to move on, and it's time to go embark on a new journey. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I love that for you. I love that for you. And don't be afraid of that journey. Don't be afraid of a cycle ending. I love the world because it kind of it kind of gives you the bigger picture of why things end as opposed to the death card, even though they kind of along the same lines of things ending in order to make room for other things. The world card is basically telling you why and giving you the overall picture. This is ending because of this is the whole journey that is ending as opposed to the death card where the portion of the journey is ending. If you understand what I'm saying. So you got this, whatever it is. Okay. So let's do some Reddit reviews. So give me a second. I'm still learning how to do this. So if you see me kind of my eyes going here, there, everywhere, it's because I am doing whatever. Okay, so let's do some Reddit reviews. Okay. And at some point, if you have any questions, any tarot questions, once we finish the review, we'll kind of do a little bit of a card to read the energy of the story, in the story that we're pulling up. And then we'll have time for questions there, and I'll just pull another card just to kind of get the overall energy if no one has questions. All right, so let's do this. And I'm reading this at the same time as you. So let's have some fun. All right. Okay. So, this is an update. So I don't even know I don't even know what the other one is, like the original. This is just a post update. But basically, apparently it was an update for an MID a-hole post for moving back home after my husband left me even though I'm pregnant, which, I wish I could find the original. One day I'll find the original for you guys. Okay. So, hold on one second. Let's pause this. Oops. Okay, sorry guys. Just trying to mess with things here. Okay, so we say, first off, I thought I was clear. Oh yeah, we can see. First off, I thought I was clear in my first post, but the amount of helpful comments who skipped over the following info was driving me insane. So apparently there was a bunch of people that were talking a bunch of crap about her. So let's see. I've already moved back to the Midwest and I already have a lawyer. Okay, she has a lawyer for those children. So no need to tell me to move before my baby is born or yell at me to get a lawyer. I have done both. She got it together. A few weeks after moving out, he had filed for divorce in California. Since I was moving and obtaining a lawyer, I had not yet responded. Okay. I have an OBGYN here in my hometown. I'm thinking it's the Midwest, and I'm setting up to give birth here. I have legal advice from a professional. Oh, so she was still pregnant. She moved away, and because he filed for divorce while that is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. You couldn't wait. I wish I would have known what the reason was, or at least what, because you couldn't wait. And was she a stay at home? That abandonment is crazy. Anyway, let's continue. I'm just giving my little take. I don't even know what really happened. My ex Levi came to my place like the day after my post. I hadn't been responding to him or his friends, family, and had just muted their numbers. I'm assuming Levi is the husband. I guess current husband. Maybe she's saying ex. I got home and he was talking to my neighbor who I haven't met yet. I wanted him to stop, so I let him come inside to talk, but I also texted my parents what was going on. What is my place? I wonder if my place is the Midwest. So he flew? Basically, he said everything had been a mistake. He didn't think everything through enough. No, no, you didn't. And that he had withdrawn his divorce petition. Because here's the thing. I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. And again, I don't know what happened, but I'm you're divorcing your pregnant wife. You literally hit her with divorce papers while she is carrying your child. I digress. He said he was fine with living in my hometown. Okay, so they are in the Midwest, so he flew out there. He needed time to find a job, but could work on selling the house back west in the meantime, work remote until he found a new job. Kind of acting like everything was fine. Very strange, though. Not like he was on drugs. I've seen him on drugs. Oh, he was on drugs? I've seen him on drugs. It's been years, but it wasn't that. Okay. I don't know. By the time my dad got there, I was very upset, not thinking clearly. His wife drove me to their house, and he stayed there with Levi for a bit, got him to leave, and he's been at my mom's and won't leave town. He's staying with her mom. Why is he staying with her mom? He won't leave. I don't know if it's because of the baby he's not leaving, or if he just doesn't want his family to go away. I don't know what's happening here. I don't want to get too into it. My lawyer was able to confirm he sort of withdrew the petition, but it was either incomplete or incorrect. Oh, he withdrew it because he didn't know how to do it. That's that gaslighting that they do. It's interesting. His behavior had been odd, yes. I told him I'm not talking to him unless he gets evaluated. And I don't know if my mom wore him down or what, but he agreed and has been in the hospital all day. Oh my God, it sounds like a nightmare. This sounds like a nightmare, especially for a woman that's pregnant. I've been pregnant 3 times. You don't want to deal with that. That is not something you want to deal with. Let's see. Okay. That is not something you want to deal with. All right, let us continue. Ew. My mom's boyfriend has been through a lot of this with his own son. Okay, her mom and her dad are separated. Cool. With her own, or his own son, and was able to get him into a good hospital. I hope he knows something soon. Oh boy. Oh boy. To be honest, I'm exhausted and overwhelmed. I feel bad saying this, but I don't want to be dealing with this right now. Honey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. I have so much going on and already kind of divorced him and started my life as a single mom in my head. Yeah, when you get to that point, it's done. When you get to that point, it's done. And it's almost like you can't go back. If you already kind of see your life and what it's like without them, when you've already started picturing your life without that person, you're done. It's done. It's completely done. Yeah. Okay. I'm not saying I'm going to stay with him, even if it's a health thing. He has crossed so many boundaries and hurt me so bad in just 2 months. But I did make a vow that I take seriously. And before all of this, I told you he'd done any of this, you'd think I was insane. Honey, we don't think you're insane. It's just, whew, this is a lot. This is a whole lot. I'm not really sure why I'm posting an update. I'm not religious, but I grew up Catholic, and maybe someone who is reading this can pray for us, I guess. They have a more direct line to the big guy than me, right? No. I'm not sure what I'd pray for. This is sad. This is sad. She's really now, she's getting to a point where I can definitely feel the lost. I can feel the loss. I can feel the hurt. I can feel the abandonment. Now, she's almost in a sense wondering why does God even hear me? Does he know I'm here? Why is all of this happening to me? I'm pregnant. I don't even know if this is her first child. If this is her first child, that's extremely scary. It's scary for if you're pregnant with any child, but your first, that's extremely scary because you're learning now to navigate parenthood. You're learning to navigate parenthood alone with someone that's willing to hit you with divorce papers when you're pregnant with their child. This is sad. If he's fine, then he's just an a-hole and I'm fine divorcing him. You should be. You should be. You shouldn't even be wanting to go through that. Because all that back and forth is not going to change. You're going to have the baby, and I'm telling you, it's going to get harder with the child. You're going to have the baby, and it's going to be hard. You don't want to deal with that. And I'm talking, so when I'm actually like responding, I'm reading this as not necessarily to the person, because we don't even know when this could have been years ago. I'm more responding to someone who might be in a similar situation and may not want to or be afraid to speak up. And I'm just kind of being I'm being the person that they may not talk to. Because, as we get older, we may not have friends that we can talk to, or our friends, you either grow apart or you're just not as close to your friends as you used to be. And that's hard. It's hard, and you can't tell everybody anything. So I'm hoping that with these situations, if there's someone going through the same type of thing, and I can talk to you about it without you even like having to talk to me, I feel like I've done my job. Okay, so I'm gonna keep doing this, rain or shine, no matter if someone is in here or not, because there's always a replay and someone could always see. So let's continue. But if it's something more, I'm so overwhelmed at the thought of taking care of both him and a newborn. But it would mean it would mean he hasn't been deceiving me all these years. Sorry, not the best update. Edit. I've gotten a few comments and also want to say this. I have his phone. I know for a fact that the woman he was seeing was not the woman I thought. He didn't meet that woman until after he'd filed divorce, okay? And that she still wants to be with him. I'm not saying this changes anything, but people kept bringing her up. Oh, that edit shows a lot. So apparently, probably he's been cheating on her. I guess we didn't need the first one. I mean, it would have been nice to hear. But apparently he'd been cheating on her, and I am someone who probably went through it. Being cheated on while pregnant is the worst type of betrayal, because here I am clearly going through a very life-changing, a physical, very physically dangerous experience to bring a child in the world, to bring our child in the world, and you're sitting here instead of helping me, rubbing my feet, hell, spending money on me, making sure I'm nice and comfortable. You're out there. Can we just stew in that for a second? Let's talk about it, and I think I might change this to the title of this. You are pregnant by this person, by Oh, we can hear? Okay. Okay. Sorry, everybody. My mic died. All right. Had to put it in charge to get another one. But yeah, so basically what I was ranting about was, instead of making sure you are comfortable and having the things that you need, they're out with someone else. Oh, perfect. Thank you. They're out with someone else. So what does that tell you about how they feel about you? And at that point, she should have left. At that point, she should have left. She did right. Because imagine now, if he couldn't do that with just you while you were pregnant, imagine now bringing another life into this world, what he would be doing. You will be sitting there with the child by yourself night after night, him not showing up. And now it don't let you have work in the morning where the child is sick and you have to take care of them by yourself, and he's out entertaining himself with other people, male or female. Imagine that. I understand that you're worth a lot more, and I feel like we definitely, and I think this is why choosing better is very important. Either choosing better or just choosing not to. Because when I say choosing not to, even choosing not to even have children, making sure the father of your children loves you, actually likes you, because a lot of times we have children by people that don't even like us. Mhm. I'm speaking from experience here. So, we have to be as women, we definitely need to be more cautious with our wombs for sure. And I'm glad that I'm seeing that we are. Anywho, let's see. I feel like I didn't yak my mouth about it, but let's kind of just see what the cards say about it. About this type of situation. What else is there that needs to be said about it? Let's see. Ooh, let's just pick that one. Oh, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. And I don't know if they're feeling the energy from this person and me reading, or my own energy about, well, probably not my own. Mine is more anger than anxiety and sadness. But this is actually very similar to what I was feeling with her, where you just feel alone, where you're feeling abandoned. It's the worst type of betrayal and abandonment. It's the worst type of betrayal and abandonment when you are bringing life into this world and is when you're bringing life into this world and someone is basically stepping out on you. Hi Derek. How are you? I'm just yakking my mouth here. We're doing tarot readings and Reddit reviews, so hang out and let me know if you want to have fun and have a question. I don't even know if you're into this type of thing, but nice of you to join. Love seeing you. Yes, all the way from Guam. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I know I've seen some of your pictures too. They're awesome. I love it. Oh, really? You just got off the shift? What are your plans? Just getting some rest? Let me ask a question. All for fun, all for fun. You should. That'll be fun. Take a break from my little ranting about this pregnant woman who got left by her husband. All right. But yes. But yes, you know, there's definitely, it basically sums up everything I was talking about. That sense of abandonment, sense of betrayal, sense of being alone. And if you are going through that, if you're going through that, and I mean, yes, the deepest part of the world. Oh man. All on that ocean is crazy. It can be, the ocean is like, it's so beautiful and vast, but it's scary. It's like when you're there, and especially in the dark, if it's dark, everything is just black. There's no lights, there's nothing. It's just whew, scary. Kind of gives me this feeling here. But yes, get some well-deserved rest. Absolutely. Okay. So let's see. Let's see which one we have next. Let's look them up. Gotta pull some up. I don't have these like pre-pulled up, so let me see. Let's do another one. Oh goodness. Let's see. I feel like I try to get ones that's been done for a long time and that have like a vast amount of like comments and stuff, only because they're, you know, it's already pretty popular in public. So let's see. Ooh. Oh, okay. So this one, let's try this one here. Okay. All right. It says, am I the jerk for refusing to tone down my wedding dress because my sister is insecure? Oh, this, oh, sorry, my little one's grunting in the background. He's laughing at his show. So, oh, insecure sisters. I don't have a sister, but what I do know is that it really does suck that someone that's close to you, you feel that you have to dim your light. And it says your wedding dress. So dim your light on your day for someone else's insecurities is kind of crazy. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I'm 27, female, and I'm getting married next spring. Congratulations. My sister, 25-year-old female, is my maid of honor. And she's a maid of honor. She's been struggling with body image, and I've been nothing but supportive. Yeah. Last week, she asked to see my dress. When I showed her, she went quiet and said it was too revealing. It has a low back. Okay. She asked if I could pick something less attention grabbing because she doesn't want to be overshadowed in the photos. Overshadowed in the photos. Ma'am, it's my wedding. It's my wedding. What are you talking? I'm supposed to overshadow you. I'm not understanding. I'm the one getting married here. The attention is supposed to be on me anyway. Why? This is someone that has been overshadowed their whole life by their sister, and she's been jealous of her sister her whole life, and it's sad. It's very sad because, and I have two daughters, and I would hate for them to grow, and they're actually the same, and I think this is the older one. Oh, wow, this is the older one. This is the older one, and it's very sad that someone who you care for so deeply looks at you with that type of disdain. Jealousy is a really nasty disease. It breaks up families. Okay. I told her gently that the wedding dress is about me, not her, and I'm not changing it. Thank you. She cried. Oh, boo-hoo. cried and said, I'm prioritizing vanity over her feelings. Why do I give a rat's behind about your feelings right now? It's my wedding, ma'am. I don't care. Let me be, I'll be as vain as I want to. If I want to walk down the aisle in booty shorts because it shows my behind and it can grab the attention, then I can if I want to. It's not your wedding. Who cares about your feelings? Someone playing the victim over something that has nothing to do with them. This is how people are. It's crazy. Now she's threatening to not be in the bridal party. Good. Kick her out. People are too nice. Kick her out. Kick her out. You don't need to be. See, people start holding things over your head when they cannot control you. Oh, I don't want to be in your bridal party anymore. Bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you. You gonna return the dress? I don't know if there's any refunds. See, and the thing is, a lot of times they try to control your emotions and they're holding something. And here's the thing, this is how nasty the sister is. She's holding something that is extremely important to her. This is a wedding day. This is one of the biggest days of your life. And this sister is holding that right over her head. I won't be in your party, threatening to ruin the whole wedding because I'm beautiful and I'm getting the attention on my wedding day and it's not about you. Spoiled brat. She's too nice. I get it though. I used to be too nice. I still am sometimes. Just not now. My fiance thinks she's being unreasonable, but my mom says I should compromise for peace. Oh, the mom is the problem. The mom is the problem here. Why do I have to compromise on my wedding day? I don't understand, to keep the peace. You have probably been coddling this younger one your whole life. This is where these mother wounds come in and mess up these relationships between these sisters, because you have been coddling this one. Because why on earth would any mother look at that type of situation and say, oh, maybe, oh, you're going to make your sister cry on your wedding day because you look too beautiful. How about... See, you know this too? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, girl. Yes. Yes. Like, what kind of stuff is this? Like, what is this? Why would I compromise on the mom would be cut off too. You're not invited either. You can leave. Heck, we'll just go to Vegas. We'll go to Vegas and have a good old time with me and my fiance gonna be husband, because none of y'all need to be in here. That's insane. Anyway. Ooh, I don't even need to do pull cards for that. That's crazy. So am I the jerk for refusing to alter my dress for her insecurity? Absolutely not. You're not the jerk. You are not the jerk. Not even close. Your sisters and your mom is the jerk. Your mom is a jerk. Yes, I'm talking about your mother. She's a jerk. If no one's ever told you that bluntly, your mom's a jerk. Because you should not have to compromise a beautiful dress, showing some back. Be lucky you have a beautiful back to show. Okay? Be lucky you have a beautiful back to show. I probably wouldn't be wanting to show that much back myself. Brief. Anywho. Whew. Let's read some comments. This one says, not the a-hole. She's supposed to be overshadowed in the pictures. Thank you. Thank you. She's not the main character. Thank you. You are. And here's the thing, and here about main character energy is you're going to make insecure people feel more insecure. More insecure people are going to have to dim you. Oh, okay. Candace wants a reading. If you want to ask the question, it's all in good fun. All in good fun. These cards don't control your life. They do give good insight. I do believe so, but they don't control your life. So no matter what reading you get, you're in control of your own destiny. But all in good fun. Let's do it. Ask a question whenever you want to. A lot of times I do these and rant, and then when somebody asks questions, you guys are my priority. You all are my priority. So let me know. Just let me know. So, yeah, about main character energy. When you are a main character, you are literally just your presence and you breathing is going to make people feel uncomfortable, especially if they're insecure about their situation, their life. Oh, he's sleeping. Their life, their anything. If they're insecure, about their nose shape, just you, and they could have a better situation than you. That's the part. A better situation. Their situation could be better than yours. And I just like cards showing me what I am to expand. Showing me what I am to expand. Oh, so like what you're to expect. So do you want me to read them for you, or is it kind of like you like to just do them in general? Or I can do that for you if you like. I can do that for you if you like. Let me land for a second. Oh. All the typos. I get it. All the typos. Oh, you should see how like he was helping me with this stream, and you should have seen how many times I backspace. It's horrific. it's horrific. I am a terrible typer. Like he's typing right now to show up to let you know how bad of a typer I am. Horrible. See, exactly. Okay. All right. I'm gonna land real quick, Candace, and then I'll do it for you. Okay. But anywho, yes, main. Oh, hit the main button. Oh, yes. So basically, when you have main character energy, even if the person has what would look like a better life than you, they're gonna still feel threatened by you. So there's no choice but to not dim your light. Don't dim your light for anybody. If you're too bright, they need to put on shades at that point. Okay. So I'm gonna give you 3 cards, Candace. So what is it that you are to expect? And so for this type of reading, I like to go with whatever like the emotional patterns that may come up that you'd want to look out for, or learn to deal with, or what's going well. Okay? And sometimes like my computer's down here and the camera's up here. So if you see me looking down, sometimes I like look here. Yes. So let's do a few. I'll do 3 for you. Strength. Oh, this is beautiful already. And from what I know, that's a good card for you. So there's strength. There's the 8 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So you have the Strength card upright, 8 of Wands reverse, and then Ace of Pentacles reverse. Okay. And so the first one I want to go with is strength. So right now you're building your self-confidence. You're building it, again, from what I know. You're building your confidence. You are learning to embrace that, that feminine side of yourself, the strength inside of yourself that maybe you've been hiding for a long time. And it's beautiful. And you are going to need this strength basically for future opportunities, because a lot of times with opportunities, we get all of the things that we learn tend to go out the door when we're presented with something, even especially when it's like has to do with money or finances, jobs, anything like that. We tend to forget all of the things we learned and the confidence that we brought with ourselves when it comes to new opportunities. So do not let anything new, whether it's money, whether it is, finances, whether it is new job prospects, anything. Don't let it break you. Okay. Don't let it break you. Okay. So, and also slow down a bit. So slow down a bit. Just slow down and enjoy. Slow down and enjoy life. Just enjoy the feeling that you're having right now with this new you that you're getting, with this new confidence that you're getting. Just slow down and enjoy it. Don't put too much on yourself. Don't start getting. So what happens a lot of times when we start feeling ourselves, we start to put too much on ourselves. So don't do that. Enjoy. Enjoy and do what you can. Do what you can and not too much. Okay? That's what I got. That's what I got. I'm going to pause for 1 second because I need some water. So give me 1 second. And let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. If it resonates, if it doesn't, what it is. Because I'm very open to feedback here. So give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. All right, I had to give you some water, guys. I had to give you some water. I get heart flutters sometimes, and so when that happens, I'm like, oh, I probably am dehydrated because heart is doing the flutters, whatever you want to call it. All right. So yeah, basically, Candace, just keep doing what you're doing. Doing what you're doing. Don't let anything break your momentum. Don't let anything or opportunity, person, whatever it is, break your momentum. Okay? Oh, beautiful. Good to know. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, as soon as that strength card came in, I was like, yep. Yep, I love it. I love it. I love to see a good strength card. Okay. And if you have any more questions, let me know. Because until then, we'll probably do one more, and then I probably should eat because my body does not like when I don't eat, and the baby probably needs to eat too. So, I mean, he had snacks and food now. I don't know. He ain't starving in there. He having a good old time. He having a good old time. Yes, he is. I can see him from here. Okay, so let's do another one. Yeah, that one was crazy. Don't let be the best Capricorn. Yes, be the best Capricorn. And here's the thing, and that's so funny that came on. Let me see if I can bring him back here. Knowing that you are a Capricorn, slow your butt down. Because as you know, I know Capricorns very well. Knowing you're a Capricorn, slow your butt down. Y'all be wanting to overwhelm yourself because y'all can do anything, and I love that about y'all because y'all do things that no one in this world would think is possible, and y'all do it, and I love that. I love a Capricorn, clearly. Like, love a Capricorn, but my God, slow down, enjoy life, relax. Yes, I love it. Yes, be the best Capricorn. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. Let's do another one. Okay. I don't know if I did that one already. Oh, some of these, you know what, I already did on my channel. Some of these I already did on my channel. And if I already did them, I might have forgot. But I had one live before, and I think I did some of these already. So let me see. Oh yeah, I remember doing that one. The what's for dinner? Okay. I don't know if I did this one already, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. So, okay. So, let me look through it to make sure I didn't do it already. I don't think I did this one. Okay. So, husband agreed to me being a stay-at-home mom. Now he's changed his mind. I'm 15 months pregnant. What? Wait. Wait, I don't know. Maybe postpartum. I'm thinking this is post 15 weeks. This might be weeks. I'm thinking it's weeks. Okay. Let's just go with saying it's weeks. All right. So 15 weeks pregnant. Basically the title. I've always been clear with every man I've ever dated, early in dating, I want a lot of kids. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. If you don't want to be married to a stay-at-home mom, we are not compatible. Let me stop there. I'm so glad that she is honest when she starts, because here's the thing. You were clear. You were clear from the start. So if there is a situation, obviously, you know, there's life situations, but this is something that you want in your life. And I've been a working mom, I've stayed at home, I've done both. I can tell you that if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, you want to be a stay-at-home mom. And for her to be that clear is actually, you know, is good. Okay. When I met my husband 3 years ago, I was working and making pretty good money, 140K. I understand that. I ended up moving in with him, paying him rent. And financially supporting us largely for the most part while he worked on a business he owned that pretty much lost money and put him in debt. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm already not liking this situation. So you were working and you moved in and started paying him rent. You moved in with him as a roommate? You were financially supporting all of you. So he was paying his rent before, and then all of a sudden he stopped working when he got 140K raise. Okay, that's what's happening. Because that's how they feel. Some of them, that's how they feel. He quit that business last year, started making money. Okay. Like 175K, and he'll be making more than that soon. Okay, so he's making money now. All right, let's see. And he owns his own home with a pretty low mortgage for that area. So he had you paying rent, and his mortgage was okay. Maybe he was going through a hard time. Oh, all right. I got fired from my job because I was pulled in too many directions, trying to work more than full time while helping him with his business. Oh, okay. So you should have been you were paying him rent, but on his payroll. You were paying him to help him. No, no. I don't like this. My ex-boss would call me at 7 p.m. I make money on the side with my art and dog sitting. Oh, how sweet. Okay. All right. Oh, your ex-boss, the one that you have. Okay, they would call at 7 p.m. Okay, there's a work boundary issue here too. Because I don't know, if you don't want to be called at 7 p.m., we're not getting called at 7 p.m., but I don't know what her job entails. So sometimes that's needed and sometimes it's not. It kind of depends on the job. All right, let's see. Camera's mic's still on. Okay. When I got pregnant, I said maybe we should wait until November. For what? He said no. I'm ready now. We can handle it. And if you're not working right now, at least you can at least be pregnant. What is it? Oh, what you're thinking about not having the baby even though you're okay, so you're thinking about the smortion. Okay. Got it. I didn't understand it for a second. So yeah, got pregnant, had horrible morning sickness. I know that very well. He called me lazy and a terrible housewife for not being able to keep up with cooking and cleaning it anymore. Leave him. I'm so quick to leave somebody. Look, I feel like my whole answer to every single one of these is leave. Like, cause what? What's happening with these I think it is 15 weeks. Is that's when you get the morning sickness like that. Oh my God. Where did I lost my place? I got angry. I know, Brian. Yes. Okay. Whew. He says he wants me to go back to work and not just through my pregnancy, but permanently. Honey, in this, I know, honey, in this situation, if I'm going back to work pregnant, I'm leaving. If I'm going back to making 140K and you treating me like this and I had to pay you, but first, we should have known that this was going to happen because she had to pay him rent. She had to pay him rent. She had to pay him rent in order to help him with his business that failed, that he quit. Just for him to start making more money and then talking about how she's a bad housewife and that she's lazy. Oh, child, this is the. Please get out while you're behind. It's just gonna get worse when you have the baby. Ew. Yuck. Continue. I literally would be able to be a stay-at-home if I divorced him and made him pay child support. There you go. So what's the problem? I don't understand why he's doing this to me. It's so stressful. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, and you're married. I forgot. Ew. God. I could see why marriage is not. It's like he's trying to force me to divorce him because I'm not having my kids raised by some strangers. I've always been abundantly clear about how being a stay-at-home mom is my dream. Mm-hmm. I have done all the cooking and cleaning since I met him, and even when I worked, because I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, I was showing him that this is what I could provide. So here's the thing here. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, I'm all for it. One thing about this one, though, you do not want to be a stay-at-home mom to him. You don't want to be a stay-at-home mom to him because at the first sight of you, as soon as your bank account dry up, ma'am, he will be holding that money over your head like it's a carrot. You ain't going to be able to buy underwear without having an issue. You would have to beg on your knees and plead to buy feminine wash. You want that makeup you like? No. Look, this type of person, this type of husband is someone you don't want to be a stay-at-home mom to at all. You want to have your own money with this one. And truthfully, and sometimes these stories, I know some of these stories can be made up, but again, there's someone going through this. There's someone going through this. Knowing what I've been through, knowing what I know about people and what they've been through, there's somebody going through this. Oh, gosh. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom and showing him that was what I could provide. You were doing a performance in order to show him you're worthy. You shouldn't have to do that. That's your husband. He should love you and know that this is what you wanted. I want to give you the life you want, especially he could afford it. I don't know where he lives, but it does seem like he said he has pretty low mortgage for his area. And he was making more. He was paying his own bills before she got there. I don't know if she moved in to help him out, which was a huge mistake. Don't ever do that, by the way. Well, I don't know. I don't know your situation, but I wouldn't. I've done it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh. All right, continue. I even said, look, not having my kids raised by strangers is so important to me that we could even consider you being the stay-at-home parent while I work. And then for the next kid, I get to be the stay-at-home parent. So she's compromising. Now she's compromising on her dream. She wants to be the stay-at-home mom, but now she's flipping it and be like, no, you can be. I just don't want them raised by strangers. No, you do it then. Even though you make enough money for me to be a stay-at-home mom. And I bet he doesn't want to do that. And again, mind you, I haven't read this, but just based on this, I can can see where this is going. Let's see, where are we? Also, we are supposed to share finances because this is a community property state, but he doesn't give me access to the money he's made since getting married. Yep, he's controlling. Ma'am, get out while you're behind. If ma'am or anybody going through this, get out while you're behind. If you have anything in your savings account, if you have family, this because it's not going to stop. And it's just going to get worse with every kid. It's going to get worse with every kid. He seems to have the mindset of what's mine is mine and what's yours is also mine. He basically got with you because he was thinking he got a raise. And he became upset with you when you got pregnant and you couldn't work anymore. Because my money is gone. Where's my money? You are a workhorse, ma'am. You are a workhorse. And as a woman who's made money, who's been a workhorse, get out. Get out while you're behind. And I say get out while you're behind because it's already gotten too far. It's already gotten too far here. And I really hate it I really do hate that, one, we put ourselves in these situations and we don't see it for what it is. And it takes someone on the outside to see it. This is financial abuse, or leading to it if it's not already there. I mean, she even said he doesn't give you access to the money. You don't want to be a stay-at-home mom to this one. If you are a stay-at-home mom, anyone that is aspiring to be a stay-at-home mother, on my young girls, my girls in their 20s. I don't know if I look it, I probably don't, but I'm in my 30s. My teenagers. If you are aspiring to be I recommend all people have their own money. Whether it is from a job or whether it is from a business, I recommend everyone have their own money because, one, you never know what happens, especially when you have a child. You don't know what's going to happen. And it really does suck that someone that you're choosing to spend your life with is putting you in this type of situation, and you are pregnant very early in the pregnancy, and they're already showing this behavior. You don't want to be a stay-at-home mom to this one, or any type of one like this. Okay? You don't even want to be with this one. My God. Oof. Anywho. So, I feel like I'm living my nightmare. Any advice will be welcome. Leave. Leave. Divorce. 100%. Let me pull out my cards. Let me pull out my cards for that one. Let me pull out my cards for that one. That was a mess. That hurt my heart. And that'll probably be the last one because I have to run. We got to get some food in our bellies because I'm not cooking tonight. I'll cook tomorrow, make some tacos. So, this was sad. This was sad. What do the cards say about this one? This is a Four of Swords reversed. So upright, the Four of Swords is about kind of rest and reflection, recuperate, recovery. This is about action. You got to take that action, honey. You got to do it. You just got to do it. You can't let, you can't let, because this, like I said, this is just going to get worse. You have to take that action and move forward with what your life is going to be for you and that baby. Because imagine now you have a child, and this child is seeing the way you're being treated, especially if it's a girl and a boy, girl or a boy. Because with the girl, she's looking at how you're going to be treated and thinking this is normal. For the boy, he's looking at how you're going to be treating and thinking it's normal to treat a woman that way. Either way, it's not what you want for your children. You gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go. Yeah. Anywho, take that action. Get her done. Get those papers filled out. You gotta go, honeybee. I'm hoping that you go. You deserve better. You deserve better. Excuse me. Okay, I've been on here, I don't know how long. So we're all hungry and we need to eat. I enjoyed this though. I'm gonna be doing this a lot more. I'm definitely gonna be throwing readings in there, but I really like to do the tarot or the Reddit reviews with the tarot. So I think I'm gonna keep doing that. If you all have any questions, like I said, I do readings. I do readings via email. I'm not doing like Zoom yet. I do readings on YouTube. I do readings on TikTok is more straightforward, like cut and dry. You know, you got your question, I got your answer. Because you know the algorithm is a little bit different on YouTube or on TikTok, so there's like more back and forth. I'm still a little bit newer, so the algorithm's not algorithming right now. So but I enjoyed this and I hope you did too. If you have any questions, if you have a story that you want me to review or look at, if you want a reading, you can send me or just in the comments, just let me know. I also put my link to my Buy Me a Coffee in the description as well. And so you can even send a message on there. I think you can send one without a donation, but if you want a reading or donation-based reading, you can send donations based on there. So until next time, I want to do this more often. I'm gonna be trying to do this more often now. I have a little bit more time. So all right, until next time, I love you and just be your best selves. Know that you are worth a lot more than you're worth so much. You're worth so much. Act like it. Okay?